8 hours of footage. It started on a plateau, and it grew into something much more. Struggles, progress, advancements, and defeat. This is my story on how I tried to survive 100 days in colony survival. Could I beat this challenge? Or would I fall short? Okay, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta place down our base, because this is gonna be our starter point. This is what we have to defend, this is what we have to protect, and this is where we live. Now that we have that placed, let's hire our first recruit, our first survivor. There we go. Okay, let's place down our very first mining outpost, and there we go, and we just gotta repair it now. Oh, it looks like we actually need some money to repair it, so let's head down to the mines. Let's mine some stone to get some money. We are mining super duper deep inside of this cave. We're going so deep. We need as much money as possible. Okay, I think I have enough money now. Let's head back up. Now I can repair my mining outpost and I can get my first miner. There we go. There's another survivor over here, so let's go ahead and recruit this guy. And we will also be making this guy a miner. Okay, it's nighttime. I want to buy a gun. Let's see. We have $700. I almost have enough for the AK. I think I'm going to actually go down and kill some zombies so that we can get enough money and we can get that AK so we can kill the zombies even better. Okay, let me just kill this one last zombie, and then there we go. Okay, we still don't have enough money for the AK, but I don't think these zombies are going to be able to get up to our base anyways. Okay, we survived night 1. We have 2 rewards to pick through. It's either money or survivor. I'm going to go with money because, well, money is really good for the early game. With this money, I can also research our first soldier, which is a pistol guy. Now I'm just going to do a little bit more mining until it turns nighttime. Okay, it's nighttime on day 2, and I have enough money to get our first gun. So I'm going to get our AK, and yep, there we go. Now I can really kill these zombies. There's only a few zombies because we just got started, but trust me, there is going to be a lot of zombies later on. Okay, we gotta place down our tent and we gotta repair it, because placing tents makes it so that we can have more survivors, and having more survivors means we can have more money, and money is always good. Now that we got that tent, I can get another survivor, meaning that we can get another miner. Okay, it's wave 4 and there's actually armored zombies coming. I don't have my gun anymore because I accidentally left the game, and now I don't have it, so that's a really big problem. Well, I guess I just gotta chop this zombie up by myself. Here we go. Chop it up with my machete. Chop, 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 chop. Oh yeah, got its armor done, and looks like we just kill it really easily now. We just gotta do that 5 to 10 more times and we should be good. Like I said, there's a ton more zombies, and it's not looking pretty because this is only wave 5. Luckily, we ended up getting saved by the bell. The wave ends, all the zombies die, and we get our reward again. This time, I'm thinking about it. I think I'm gonna go with the survivor this time. I got about 12 colonists now, and it's looking really, really good. Got our first farm, which is really important because we're gonna actually need to feed our colonists. I also ended up getting this forge, which means that we can actually get iron, and iron is really good because we can research stuff and we can just unlock a lot more things to build, including better soldiers. But for now, let's just stick with this sniper. He's already really good. This mountain makes it really easy for me to fight the zombies because they can only send up 1 or 2 at a time. But apparently 1 or 2 zombies is too much for you when you only have a machete. I did not know this, and I actually ended up dying. What is that damage? After I respawned, I headed right back into the battle, and I ended up chopping up these zombies. I was like a chopper. I was like chopping up salad. It was just cooking them. I was cooking them. They were sizzling like bacon. I was popping them, running all around. I was super low HP, and I was like, oh man, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? But I ended up running away and reviving, or not reviving, but actually healing inside my base. We now had 16 colonists, and I decided it's time to build a wall. Well, not just any wall. It's actually a wooden basic block wall. Actually, not even wood. It was actually twig. So this wall was actually very weak, but you know, it helped funnel the zombies, so I'm not really complaining. I also got our first windmill, meaning that we have electricity. Just to add 1 extra layer of defense, I decided to put some spikes because, you know, I had money. I was rich like that. I had cash. And, you know, I just decided, since I have some money, let's just put down some spikes. It'll help slow down the zombies. We still had our sniper on top of our base, but I decided I was going to put a pistol guy and max him out, because the pistol guy is no longer a pistol guy if you max him out. He's actually a really strong little gunner. Look at that little gunner shooting all those little zombies with his little gun. Yeah, shoot those zombies, little gunner. It turned out even with his little gun, the zombies were a lot and they were very, very tanky. It was kind of hard for me to deal with them all. Like, look at this huge horde of zombies. Apparently there's 54 of them. That's insane. We actually ended up killing all these zombies, believe it or not. After killing all those zombies, I see 4 more. So I was like, oh, okay, I could just kill these few zombies and we should be fine. Let me just come over here. Yeah, let me just kill this armored zombie. Yeah. All right, looks like we're about to be done with this wave and yep, it's dead. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Yeah, we ended up surviving and everything was okay. This time I decided I was going to build the wall even bigger, even better, and I was going to have a little bit more soldiers. I even added a little door to the wall. I mean, it did not get better than this. The zombies started coming and Little Gunner was already on them. I was so proud of Little Gunner. Look at him shoot. I also added this little shotgunner and you know, I think they're gonna do good. A lot of zombies started to come, but I was ready for them. I was like chopping them up just like before. The zombies literally couldn't get past me, but they did get past our wall somehow and attacked our miners. I went to go help our miners, but they ended up killing me. But don't worry, we still won. In our hearts. Okay, attempt number 3 and we got this. The problem is they got around our wall, so if I just make our wall bigger and better, I don't think we're gonna lose. I also added a lot more soldiers and I was like really confident this time. The zombies started coming, Little Gunner started shooting. We also had this sniper on the wall. The zombies were able to climb up our mountain really quickly, but I knew once they got to our shotgunners, they would be cooked. But then they got to our shotgunners and then they got to me and eventually they got to our base. Bro, why did those shotgunners like literally just stand there? La-di-la-di-la. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Anyways, let's give this one more shot. We start off by mining out the sides of our plateau so that it's harder for the zombies to climb up and go around our wall. The next thing I decided to do is make my wall a little bit different this time. This time I'm going to use my wall rather than a barrier, but as a funnel. So instead of trying to wall off my mine and just block them from going to one certain area, I'm actually going to wall on both sides and make a funnel so that the zombies go straight down the middle of the funnel and go straight towards our base. That way the zombies are more grouped up and we can get all of our damage in one area. But if I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, I think the best strategy that I did here was place more soldiers. I think if I just placed a bunch of soldiers, then it would have worked out. But you know, we still placed a lot of soldiers. I really like the funnel idea and it worked out so well that I actually ended up using the funnel the entire video. The zombies came and we were ready for them. I had a little grenader and I thought the grenader was good since they were getting funneled. There was really big groups of zombies, so doing a bunch of damage to all of them is really good. Also, the armored zombies tend to take most of the damage, so by having a grenader, I'm able to damage all the weaker zombies as well. I just thought it was a good idea. I ended up seeing the big horde of zombies and the big huge zombie all down there, and down there is where they stayed. Zombies barely made it up. This is probably the closest that they got, but I didn't really even need to fight them. The grenader zombie was able to deal so much damage and do so good that the zombies were able to get killed really quickly. I didn't expect them to deal this much damage. Finally, we had a good working base design that actually survives, and I'm able to just watch them fight and I don't have to actually fight myself. So I'm just gonna work on upgrading this and making it better. Okay, it is currently day 39. This is wave number 39 and we progressed a lot. I have complete brick walls, we have a bunch more snipers, we have a lot of mortars, which are basically the better versions of the grenaders that I was talking about earlier. And now we have flying zombies. So basically these catapults launch zombies over your walls into your base to attack, deal damage, and kill your workers and also your soldiers. So these guys are really strong. We're fighting off huge waves. You can see all the damage that our guys are doing and also the damage that the enemy is doing, because when the enemy dies, they actually blow up our walls. But as you can see, we have multiple layers of walls, so we're pretty safe here. It has been a very long time of me playing. It's actually day 72 and the miners have dug deep. You can already see how deep they've dug. We're really late into the game, and I just wanted to show you guys my base and how big and how much I progressed, because we actually made it so far in this game and now we actually kill zombie waves like really easy. Let me show you guys what this is about, what I'm talking about. This is my base. It's huge, magnificent, and it has a lot of things. I'll go into more detail on what it has and everything that it has, but as you can see, there are literally no zombies attacking the base. The zombies that spawn in get killed within seconds, and I'm going to show you guys why and how. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is what I've done over the course of 70 days. It was amazing, and I really love this base, but as you can see, it's a little laggy, and I'll talk about that later in just a second. So there's multiple things that I want to talk about this base. The first thing is that there are actually electricity. There's actually electricity. If you can see, there's electricity, there's solar panels. The solar panels generate electricity during the day, which gets stored in the batteries, and the batteries use electricity at night. And that electricity powers a huge wall line of turrets. And those turrets are so strong, they're so overtuned, they're so overpowered that they literally just one-shot everything in their range as soon as it spawns in, because there is so many of them. The game did not intend for me to have this many turrets. I also have a lot of farms, if you can't tell, and the reason why I have so many farms is because I have 120 colonists. With 120 colonists, that is 120 more people that I need to feed. That's 120 times maybe 4 food going down every single day, which is a lot of food. So I need to have the colonists making food every single day and making enough to feed everybody. I also need the housing to house everyone, so I decided to have these pillars of houses. So there's these kind of building like house things, like square house that you can build, and I decided to stack them up on top of each other to give me more of a vertical look rather than a more wide look. But yeah, so the story about it is the reason why you guys are nearing the end of the video and it's only day 70. It's because this day 70 took me hours, like maybe 9 to 10 hours of playing just to get here. And my base was so strong and so overpowered that I could have sat AFK and beat the entire game. I could have gotten to day 100 easily. But there was one really big problem. That problem was, since there was so many things in my base, so many batteries piled up, so many solar panels, so many turrets shooting constantly, the waves took so long to get there, even when I skipped the day. And when they got there, they were super laggy. They died so fast that the game couldn't really register it. It even got to the point where the zombies literally would not move and the entire game would literally just freeze. And the worst part is, I wasn't able to revert any progress or sell anything or anything at all. Everything was just frozen, like a picture taken in time and never to be touched again. I didn't think anything of it, but little did I know that this was the last time I was going to play on this world. Because a little bit after this, the game ends up going down and crashing. And every time that I load it back up, it just freezes and crashes again. So I was never able to really make it to day 100. I know that this was not the end that you were hoping for, and I'm really sorry to everyone for the disappointment, but the game is still in alpha and there's known to be glitches like this or things that happen, and the game just got pushed to its limits, and I apologize. I added too many things I did not know, and I was just having fun like games are supposed to be. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.